Good morning, guys. Today is my third day in Children's Hospital, hanging out with my son. And I'll just give you a quick update. Yesterday it was his procedure to remove polyps for his PGS. He's been having intussusceptions on a semi-regular basis. And they did a polypectomy and an enteroscopy, but going from the bottom up this time. And the good news, bad news is they could only go so far with the equipment they had, and they were only able to remove one polyp, which was not part of the problem area where the intussusceptions start, or happen rather. The one that was removed was at the colon, which is good news, but they've already tried the same procedure going orally down, and he has scar tissue from a bowel resection that it prevents the doctors from going past that scar tissue from the upper end, and they've reached their limit from the bottom end going that way, and they still can't get to the trouble area where the intussusceptions start. So there was good news, bad news yesterday. Only one fairly average polyp that was removed yesterday, but the problem still hasn't been resolved. And to catch you guys up, he's been in the hospital. This is the fourth time that he's been in the hospital for intussusceptions that we've not been able to resolve the issue. And the three previous times the issue has been resolved as far as the no intussusceptions, the pain's gone, and at the time there's nothing else the doctors can do per se, so we're sent home only knowing that the problem's going to resurface and we'll be back. So this time I talked to the doctor that did the enteroscopy yesterday, and we pretty much both agreed that the only option now is surgery, which it sounds like a big thing, but it will resolve the problem, and I'm fine with that. My son's fine with that. It's a greater risk than a non-invasive oscopy, so that's in the back of our mind. So last night we just stayed in the hospital waiting for the surgeons to come by, and I thought they were going to come by last night, talk to us, and maybe get the surgery done last night or today. This is an ideal time for him to do it. He's already in the hospital. He's already been cleaned out with the fluids and medications. He's already admitted. He's ready to go. It makes no sense for us to go home, get sick again, go through the motions, and have another hospital admission and just prolong the problem or prolong the resolution of the problem. So hopefully the surgeons come by this morning sometime. It's about 5:36 in the morning, and once again I'm pretty much alone in the cafeteria. You can see all the way back there there's only maybe one or two people. It's Saturday morning, the hospital's pretty empty. I came down yesterday morning, it was chaos, man. It's like rush hour at the cafeteria. The line for the ordering food and the coffee shop around the corner was just insane. And it's funny, I got all the way down here yesterday. I was going to get some fruit and some salad because I haven't been eating a lot of fried food here. So I needed a little change. Put the chopped fruit in the bowl where they weigh it, grabbed the prepackaged salad, got to the line, realized I left my credit card upstairs in the room. So I had to put the salad back in the cup of fruit that I had packaged on the shelf. So I got a couple looks for that. So I went upstairs, came back down, grabbed it, assuming nobody altered or messed with the cup of fruit. I grabbed it, bought it, went upstairs. It was actually pretty good. It was a salad, type of salad I never had before, and I forget the name. But it had some tuna, some potatoes, other things I can't remember, but it was pretty good. So always check your pockets, make sure you have a way to pay before you go to the store or wherever. So like I said, I'm waiting for the surgeons to come by today, and it's Saturday, so I don't know how early they're going to come by. I don't know what their schedule is rounds or room visitations, patient visits or whatever. But I thought I'd get out of the room and try to grab a little bit to eat before they come by. So I have to leave my son up in the room, and he's still sleeping. He's fine. And I went to the 24/7 grill. You can't really see it, but it's not way back there, but it's at the end of the cafeteria. It's around the corner. Somewhere back there somewhere. And it says 24/7 grill, but I went up to the counter and everything is wrapped up. There's no food available. They took the menu down. So I think I'm in the downtime. I arrived in the downtime where they're cleaning and have everything put away. So I went and they have a kiosk, kind of like a self-checkout, small little store here in the cafeteria at the hospital, where you grab things out of the cooler and you scan and swipe and pay on your own. So I tried to get the best breakfast options I could get. I'm not the healthiest eater, but I tried to find something that looked good that was breakfast kind of related. So I grabbed some Noosa raspberry yogurt. I had this the other day. It was pretty good, actually. A vegetarian egg and breakfast burrito. Haven't tried one of these yet. I'm not a vegetarian, but it's egg and potato. You can't really screw that up too much. And I didn't want to get another pop. I've had pop all week and water. So I grabbed a Stumptown Coffee Roasters Nitro cold coffee brew. Never had this before. And I didn't sleep very well last night, so some caffeine would probably help right now. But I wish I would have looked at the screen when I was scanning these items, because this coffee brew for a 10.3 ounce can, $5.99. That's kind of ridiculous. I hope this stuff's on crack or something. Hope it does the job. For $6 for a 10 ounce can is ridiculous. And this burrito, it's just a regular size burrito. It's not a grande size or anything like that. And it was $4.29. So I hope it tastes as good as the price indicates. And the Noosa was $3, probably comparable for a convenience store price. So yeah, I just wanted to update. My son's been here since Tuesday night, and it's Friday morning right now. I've been here. This is my beginning of my third day, and fortunately, I've learned my lesson over the years that if you have children that might have to go to the hospital or for any reasons on the spur of the moment, emergency reasons, keep a bag ready that has things you might need: toothbrush, soap, toothpaste, washcloth, and now I keep underwear and socks, and I had that with me, and that was great. And another thing is bring your phone charger. That is a definite must, since we all live on our phones now, and you got to have your phone charger with you. You're stranded, you're isolated if you don't have it anymore. But the one thing I didn't bring was a change of clothes, shirt and sweats. So I've been wearing these since Wednesday morning. They're not too bad. I took a shower. I changed the socks and underwear. That's fine. But the shirt and the sweats are getting kind of ripe, so I might have to sneak out here and go to the closest Family Dollar and buy at least a shirt. My wife and daughter visited yesterday, and I asked them, "Did you bring me any clothes or my son any clothes?" And they're like, "No." I go, "Oh, great, that's awesome." So he's got nothing but dirty clothes, and so do I. So I'll at least maybe sneak out to Family Dollar and grab a t-shirt, maybe if they have some cheap sweats, just to get me through, because we live too far away to run to the house and grab some clothes and come back, and my wife and daughter work today, so that's not an option. So I'm gonna dig into my very expensive $14.20 breakfast of a drink, yogurt, and a burrito, and maybe I'll come back and let you guys know how it is. So right on. Thanks for watching.